for trades, should we add the 3 to 5, depending on the broker, pips to the 2.0187? If we did this, the trade last night would not have triggered, causing the loss. Again, you know, folks, you're going to take losses. Trying to go back and focus on, you know, if I would have added the spread, I wouldn't have gotten into the trade. You know, that's not really the issue. The issue is, if you followed that trade and you just took the trade and you took the full stop, you didn't follow what I was talking about for the trade. So the issue wasn't necessarily taking the loss. The issue is you weren't following directions. Remember, part of this whole thing is you've got to be able to follow the plan. And what I said for that trade was on the 29th was that you've got to watch out for volatility. You've got to monitor this trade. If momentum turns around against you, you've got to get out. All of that was explicit. So, you know, don't think that just by adding the spread and taking a single trade in isolation that now you've got the answer, because that's not always the case. Remember, the marketplace, they just don't make it easy. And I said that over the last couple of trades, that they're not making it easy, that the setup right now is in an environment where you're going to see a lot of whipsaws. So just keep that in mind. Next question. I went through the CD4 on MetaTrader. I set up the insider code profile as instructed. I saved the profile with the name insider code. I'm not sure how to use the profile now that it is saved. Do you apply it after a chart is open? Yes. If for some reason your profile doesn't come up when you load MetaTrader, you can just go right into the profiles, open up the open up the insider code profile, and all of your charts will open based on what you saved. Also, when I go to profile, there's a check mark next to insider code. That means that the insider code is open and active. You say we want to be behind the professional money moves, but you also have set Interbank FX as a retail trade platform. So do we ever see the professional money moves if they're not playing on this platform? That's a very good question. The reality is, unless we had access to the actual interbank market, meaning the big prime banks, the big commercial firms that are on, I almost said SWIFT, but I'm not thinking of the term right now. Yeah, it is SWIFT. What am I? I think so. You know, now I've got my brain sideways. I'm sorry. Unless you're on the actual interbank network, you're not going to see the actual professionals' actions when it comes to volume. What I'm talking about is combining volume with the price action. So when you see the market making a low and volume dropping off, and then you see the market pop up and come back down with volume increasing but no follow through, what you're seeing is the professional move. Now you have to remember that even though Interbank is a retail platform, they are still driven by the interbank marketplace or the professional marketplace. So by combining price and volume, it doesn't really matter that we can't see the true volume, because the fact remains that if Interbank as a broker sees that the interbank market is really pushing down, they're going to push their price down to follow suit. They're not going to argue with what's going on in the marketplace. Next question. Can the MetaTrader be used with other, this person said stocks besides currency. These aren't stocks, remember, this is actual money. And the answer is no. Some brokers will provide you a quote on gold, but you're not going to be able to use MetaTrader with stocks as far as I know. Is there any way it can help with options? It depends on what options you're talking about, not options on stocks. Does MetaTrader hook up to a broker? Yes, but not TD Ameritrade. In fact, the broker that it does hook up with